Hi, Capricorns. Hello, hello, hello. I'm feeling rather chipper today. And so, yeah, I'm hoping that this really is a good reading for you all. I know for a fact it's going to be very insightful. I'm really happy to read for you all. Now, as you know, we did just go through this new moon in Aries today or last night, early morning, last night or whatever. So, yeah, so that I know for some Capricorns, this can be kind of tough for you all. Just this transit in general. Okay, so we're gonna really see if there's anything you guys are dealing with or anything that you guys need to deal with, etc., etc. We're going to be using the deck Teramucha. I use this every time, and my Zodiac Oracle deck. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what comes out for you guys. And I'm just looking at my notes that I have for you guys whenever I was meditating with you all's energy. So I wrote commit, like I am, like that's what you guys are kind of feeling like. I also remember feeling they want to change their current path. Maybe you guys are wanting to do something different. And then I also have they're showing and expressing motherly or encouraging type of energy, okay? So some of you guys, maybe this is resonating with you. This should be right on the money for you. But if not, then just stay tuned, okay, Capricorn? And let's see what's in store for you all. All right, so we're going to start with the past energy and see what you guys were dealing with, you know. And I'm just shuffling, getting a good shuffle so we can make sure all the energy is in place. And when I said that, 2 fell out. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. All righty. So in the past, okay, so we have... and then the base of your reading for, well, not the base of your reading, but the base for your energy in your past situation that you were dealing with is the 4 of Pentacles, okay? So the 4 of Pentacles can mean being too greedy. It can mean being too materialistic or just not looking at things from a spiritual standpoint, more on a earthly realm. Obviously, Pentacles, money, financial things that scream materialism. But the bad thing about this is, yeah, you have everything together, but you're so invested in kind of overlooking the other things that are important in life, or maybe just having greedy tendencies. Okay, so we're just going to jump in and see what this is about. So we have the 9 of Swords. Okay, so with this past energy, I believe that you guys were definitely stressing over it, or at least going in cycles in your head, trying to figure out you know, like which way to go with it, or how to sit with whatever it is that you guys were dealing with. And then along with that, we have the 4 of Swords in reverse, okay? So definitely you guys were not putting this to rest. This wasn't something where you were just willing to let go of just yet. You weren't ready to put it to rest again, maybe because you didn't have all the closure yet. That's kind of what I'm shifting to now. Now we have the Queen of Pentacles, okay? So this to me embodies the Virgo, like a Virgo woman type essence. So if any of you have that, then that could be what this is dealing with. Or this could also mean that you, well, I'll just let you look up the card, okay? So she is very earth-like. Obviously, she's an earth queen. Now, with this, she's very meticulous with things. She's very on the money with things. She doesn't really need much help when it comes to, like, getting what she wants, okay? So this can mean a number of things, really, okay? So this can mean that you were feeling like, I don't know, I feel like some of you guys wanted to let go, or some of you guys became a little more focused on the wrong parts. Like you were focusing on the details, you were focusing on things that really didn't matter to the bigger picture at one point. But hopefully you guys have moved past that, okay? So in the past, I do think that you guys are doing a lot of thinking, and maybe about things that don't really matter, or at least things that you shouldn't have to care about, okay? But this could also have something to do with, you know, money. Like I said, this is, you know, Virgo energy, Earth energy, Capricorn. So, I mean, yeah, this could be definitely dealing with you all's stability. Okay? So now we're going to look at present, what's going on right now for you all. Whoa. Hold on, you guys. A lot of cards flew out. So what is Capricorn going or dealing with now? What's the energy state right now for Capricorn? Capricorn. All right. Okay. All right, you guys. So Actually, really strong energy for your current energy right now, which is probably why I felt the need to read for you all. Is this piece sticking up? You guys got to tell me when my hair is sticking up. Okay. So we have right now, we have the Ten of Cups. Beautiful card. Everything is coming into balance. Really like a help from the universe. Usually cup cards deal only with emotion, but the Ten of Cups really means a balance in family life, prosperity, health, like all around goodness. It's really just like an overwhelming feeling of blessings, abundant blessings, basically. So really good to see that. We also have the Five of Wands in reverse. Okay, so whatever quarreling or arguing, fighting, bitterness, competition, frenemy situation that there was, I do see it subsiding very soon, or at least it is in a place where you don't have to worry about it as much, and you don't feel like you have to compete. You don't feel like you have to do all of this, you know, fighting type of energy or battling with whatever it is that you were dealing with in the past. Now we also have the Tower card here, okay? So this is your current state now, but it is in the latter half of your current energy. So this could be like now, or maybe, let's see, like maybe moving towards the end of this week coming for you, but there will be a shift. There is going to be a change. We do have the Tower card here, and don't worry, we'll definitely be doing clarification on these cards. I just want to see what the balance of the energy is looking like right now, okay? So yes, there's a change coming, maybe this week. It is the Tower card, so it could be something big. But the good thing about this is I do see everything before that, as far as the Ten of Cups and Five of Wands in reverse. Peace is, you know, here, or at least things are still. So I don't think that with this change, I think the change that this is going to be incorporated with will actually be something that can be beneficial to you, okay? So let's see. But of course, since it is the Tower card, it could be something that really catches you off guard. So just, you know, I can't really tell you to expect it, because it's literally an unexpected change. But just make sure that you are aware that change is coming, okay? So make sure your karma is in a good place, because you don't want to have to deal with bad things. All right, so for your future energy, so meaning maybe in 1 to 2 weeks, what is the energy going to be like, okay? Future energy, 1 to 2 weeks for Capricorn, please. Oh, I got choppy right there. Future energy, future energy. There we go. All right, you guys. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's do this. Good. Great, 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 great. I love all of these cards that you guys got for your future energy, okay? And at the bottom for the energy of your 1 to 2 weeks in the future, we have the Knave of Wands in reverse, okay? So really being, to me, when I see that card in reverse, it's like you're being safe. You're not necessarily trying to be too, like, teenager-like. You're not just doing things on impulse, okay? So that's good. And I feel like for you guys, it's really good, because you guys like to be, you know, you like to have your shit together before you just jump in and do something. So, for the energy for the future, the 1 to 2 weeks from now, we have the King of Cups, sorry. So this is really saying some type of completion with emotion, or maybe having a more, just like emotionally things are coming together, like coming full circle. And I think, and that's right after this Tower card. So clearly, whatever this change is going to allow you to have more freedom on your own emotions. So whether you have a breakup, or whether you have a moment of reuniting, or maybe you meet someone who changes a lot of things for you, regardless of the case, you are going to have completion of emotional stability. Also with that, we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, okay? So this is someone who is typically very slow and steady with progress. They aren't trying to do too much. They are really trying to take things slow, don't take any risk. They can be very honorable, but they're not someone, like, they do things for the better good, but they don't always deal well with other people, if that makes any sense. Now, since this is in reverse, I do want to say this can mean that you're going to be doing things differently. And I do kind of see this this card as the Capricorn card in this deck, because it really does embody a lot of Capricorn like traits, you know, like he's mature, he doesn't really have time for games, but you can depend on him, and he's a very slow and steady, which is kind of like Saturn. So you're really slow and steady to progress, and whatever you lack in boldness, you are going to make up for with your determination. So with that, it's in reverse. So that either means you're going to be doing things differently as a Capricorn in the future 1 to 2 weeks. You could be taking more risks. You could be getting out there more. You could be doing something that is out of the norm for you when it comes to like business or work things. Maybe because you're feeling like, okay, I've been doing this for so long. Maybe I do want to see something else. Maybe I do want to try something different and just see where that leads me. And with that, I'm actually really, really happy to see these cards in formation. I'll tell you why. We have the King of Pentacles, which is a Taurus, basically, which is another earth sign. So we have all of the earth energy in this spread, which is absolutely amazing. I feel like you guys are going to be really grounded, which is going to be really, really helpful, especially since you are going to be doing a different chain of events. As a Capricorn, I think you're going to take a risk coming up soon. But anyways, with this Taurus energy here, this is like not taking shit. You're really getting your stuff done. You're pushing down any obstacle in your way, in your path, and you are making a way out of no way. Like no matter what, you're definitely going to get what you want. So even if you're taking this risk and you're kind of like not seeing the results you want, this energy here is perfect. Determination is coming. Determination is here. Like that go-getter attitude is going to be arising, okay? And I remember I put down you want to change your current path. And we do have this, Knave of Pentacles, of Pentacles in reverse. So yeah, you guys could definitely be changing up a few things. So it might not be you're changing your path per se, but maybe your systematic things that you do, like without really thinking about it. So maybe like certain traits that you have, or certain practices that you do that you don't even realize you're doing, you might switch it up in due time. And it might not be something that you really think about doing. It's just something like you look back and you're like, hey, like if I would have done that, then none of this other stuff would have happened that's happening now. So I do think this is really good energy for you guys, and I really want you guys to take advantage of it. But I do want you guys to focus in that the only emotional cards or cup cards that you guys got were very, very good. Like 2 of the best that you can get out of the card, card kingdom, so to speak. So yeah, I really think this is nice. And then also the 2 of fire energy that you got in your deck were both in reverse, meaning you're really not going to be doing too much sporadic movement, but I do see movement for you coming. But it's not going to be as slow and steady as you usually do, okay? So this might be the equivalent to your fire movement, doing things a little bit faster than you usually would, but definitely really, really good energy here. And I think with this Virgo-like energy that you have just encountered and kind of maybe moved out of now, really helps kind of heal that motherly, and I put down motherly, encouraging type of energy. So I think this is what this was, like a strong type of mother feel, whether it was from you or from someone else, or maybe the Virgo came in, because Virgos are angels, and so sometimes they have that really angelic, helpful like feel, and maybe it got you out of that rut, or you could have embodied that yourself and kind of nursed yourself back to health, because you do have the 10 of Cups. So whatever it was that did that, bravo. It could have also been this transit that we had go on. Maybe you're feeling like at peace now, but there is a change coming, okay? So don't forget that it's coming soon. I'm not sure what it's going to be about, but we are going to do clarification cards. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. So let's see what this Tower energy is going to be dealing with. Some clarification. Yes, we can. Okay, so we have the 3 of Cups upright, okay? So this is dealing with social life. This is dealing with relations, emotional things, and at the bottom of the deck we have the Fool card. So new changes coming with your social life, okay? So you may encounter new people that you really click with coming up soon, or you may get reunited with someone that you haven't spent much time with, or maybe someone that you really miss being around, or just you need to go out and have fun, and that person that you do that with is available finally, like whatever it is. It doesn't have to be huge, but I do want you guys to understand that with the Fool card and the 3 of Cups, that means that new things are happening in your friendship life, your social life, your family life, your emotional relation type of life. Something is coming, something is changing, which is actually going to make you feel emotionally really good, okay? Now, this could also mean that if you are breaking up with someone, or if you're leaving some type of situation, that you'll be able to reconnect with your friends, and I think that also will give you like a boost of this, okay? So, let's see what this 9 of Swords was dealing with, so maybe we can have more of an idea of what type of thing that was really stressing you out, okay? So what is this Nine of Swords for Capricorn dealing with? Please and thank you. Alrighty. I'm going to reshuffle because it came out sideways. Nine of Swords. What is that for? What were they thinking about constantly? For Capricorn. Oh, okay. Yeah, and I put commitment right here on my little pad thingy, and we got the Hierophant, which is commitment. Okay, so some of you guys were trying to figure out if you still want to commit. This could be dealing with any particular part of your life. However, I do think this is like your life. Like, do you want to commit to how, like when I say your life, I mean like domestically. So like financial support, stability, where you live, your house that you live in, like things like that, things that kind of really matter as far as like shaping your future, which is really important to Capricorns. I know it's earth signs, you know, and you have a lot of earth energy here. So maybe even if it wasn't dealing with a love interest, if like directly, if you were trying to mold a house or a domestic lifestyle that you want to fit perfectly for you, maybe you did have to change who you're, you know, sleeping with, or who you're loving, or, you know, things that maybe you didn't think would have to change just so that you can commit to the lifestyle that you want, or the family or a spiritual type of lifestyle that you want. The committing factor, maybe it tested you and made you have to debate, do I want to keep this person in my life? Do I want them out? And you couldn't really rest with it, you know? But I think that this came in right at the right moment. This kind of like, okay, like, yes, we have to mother you right now, or you have to mother yourself and be kind of sad for yourself and be like, oh, like, but I need to make a decision. But also, yes, you need to make a decision. So what is it going to be? Whatever it's going to be, I'm going to be here for you to be here for you. You know, this is what this energy is. Kind of like tough love, but not tough to where it makes you cry. It's really just like, okay, like before things get worse, what are we going to do? And just know that whatever we do, I'm going to be here to guide you and help you through that. That's kind of the energy that she gives to me. Very Virgo, but more like strict or Virgo, but like still has a lot of compassion in order to help you throughout your emotional state. Okay, so take that how you will. I'm not sure if that resonates with any of you guys, but I did feel like I needed to tell the energy of that card. I have chills now that I'm talking about it. I mean, saying that. So yes, I do think that person or that energy was really, really good for you. And it's just crazy because I put commit right here. You guys probably can't see it. I put commit, and then Hierophant. To me, this is what this card represents. It's commitment. Like, how loyal are you willing to be? How loyal are you? How committed? How dedicated are you? So yeah, basically the feelings I was feeling really does go with this reading, which is perfect because I really feel like then you guys really got the reading when you needed to. Okay, so let's go ahead and use this Zodiac Oracle deck and see what's in store for Capricorn. As far as if any signs come up, maybe any solutions. This deals with planets, signs, and elements, and they all mean different things according to this deck, okay? So whatever flies out, and I'll explain it to you whenever it happens, okay? So for Capricorn, is there any messages or anything that I need to incorporate with this reading and spread that they can deem beneficial for them? For Capricorn, please and thank you. And I really like for these to pop out on their own, so that's why I'm shuffling for so long. Oh, got choppy. Any news for Capricorn that I need to let them know about, please don't hesitate. Okay, so we have the Leo card came up, and funny enough, I'm actually going to be recording for Leo today. How ironic, right? No coincidences. Okay, so the signs in this particular deck, they demonstrate how you want to do something. Like what energy you're trying to show. So even though you're Capricorn right now, I feel like you really want to be bold. You really want to go out and say what you mean and mean it, you know, and really be confident in that, and really just be like, look, I am here, hear me roar. I'm still a Capricorn, but no, listen to me, hear what I have to say, you know, like just Leo-ness, you know, it's like, hear me roar. I'm here, pay attention to me, listen to what I have to say. That's what that is. And you know what's crazy about that The Capricorn card that I said represents you guys, it's in reverse. And this is the opposite of that. He's a risk taker. I mean, he's not a risk taker. He's slow, steady progress. He's very quiet. He's very dependable though, you know, but he lacks that boldness. Leo is the exact opposite when it comes to that trait. They are boldness. We are, you know, here to shine. We're here to be seen. And sometimes that can be bad, but at times that can be really, really powerful. The word that goes with Leo is strength, usually. Lion, strength, heart. So this is about really saying what your heart wants to say. And sometimes that can be huge, you know what I mean? Excuse me. So yeah, I think it's really cool that you guys are trying. That's how you want to do something. So are you doing it? It's up to you. If that's what you want though, I mean, do it, you know, like really be bold if that's what you really feel like doing. But we're going to see what else comes out and see, you know, where it leads us. Whoa, okay. Okay, so then we also have, oh, sorry you guys. I'm actually going to shuffle because they came out sideways. And then, I don't know, I got a sharp pain in my ankle for some reason. And that felt weird. So, okay, yeah. So we have the moon card. Now, the planets, or, you know, the astrological things in this deck are about, I'm sorry, you guys. There's like a pain in my ankle and I have no idea where it came from. So, yeah, this is what you're expressing or what you're doing, okay? Now, the moon card or the moon itself is pretty quiet. I mean, it has to do with nighttime. So it's pretty interesting that you guys actually have the sun card, which is Leo, basically, and then we have the moon card. So there's this like dynamic of you're showing this quiet, timid self, Virgo energy, which is kind of like the moon. I know it's dedicated with Cancer. I mean, it's like it's matched with Cancer, but I really do have a lot of like I feel like Virgo also ties in with the moon, like the way they act and kind of like just the quietness and I don't know, something about it. So yeah, it's kind of crazy that you guys have that here. But basically what you're expressing is like this dilute, maybe even like veiled thing. Like you're not, I don't feel like you're showing that boldness, basically is what it is. I feel like you want to and you want to just go and do it, but you still are like, oh, well, let's just stay clear. Let's just stay clear of everything else. Let's just do this and let's just lay low. But hopefully you guys are not being like you're not what's the word I'm looking for? You're not like doing things that don't really match up to how you really feel. I hope that's not what you're doing. I really want you guys to be bold if that's what you feel like you should do, okay? So yeah, listen to your heart. It seems like you all are actually in a really good place. Like I'm actually really excited for you guys. Now this Tower card, I was kind of nervous about it, but yeah, it definitely looks good. There's definitely going to be new journeys coming. You're in the right place where you're supposed to be, okay? So yeah, take that into consideration. Let's see if anything else flies out for you all. All right, you guys, I don't think anything is popping out. So I believe that is going to be it for you all. But nonetheless, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really, really appreciate you all's time. It means the world to me. Your spread. Awesome, awesome, awesome sauce. I think you guys already did your homework in the past with this recent issue that just came about. It might come back in the future, who knows. But I do see that since you guys were so like good afterwards, and right now you guys are really good. And then in the future you have this, you know, like you have completion emotionally. And then you also have like a new you coming and determination, like really just awesome things, okay? And even with the Tower card, you know, like you have amazing things coming in your future, a new journey dealing with your social life, you know? So I really, really like this reading for you all. Something told me it was going to be a good one, but I didn't think it was going to be this good. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, like I said before. Yeah, thank you guys so much. I am love from a Leo. If I'm not your favorite Leo, I hope it will be one day. And until next time, I will see you, my Capricorn, in another video. Bye.